I'm just gonna start off by saying I'm transgender. And everybody's saying a lot of stuff. And personally, I thought that the video, I was waiting for you guys just to rip. Just be like, oh, transgender people are stupid. Where you didn't do that, I commend you for that. That was shocking. But first off, it looks like you're in a class and your teacher is giving a lecture. Pay attention. You're in school for a short amount of your life. It's the least you can do. She's up there fucking talking about stuff. You're not even listening. God, you're dumb. They work their asses off to educate you. You're lucky, apparently, it looks like you're in high school. Because I don't think you're mature enough to be in college. I'm surprised. You're lucky you have a class like that. I go to a school where people are so ignorant, even more ignorant than you, and that's shocking. The only thing I can say for you is I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're so ignorant. I'm sorry that you can't accept people like this. The one thing that upset me the most is when you said, oh my gosh, she was so pretty, and then she went and ruined it. No. Thomas Beatty was never a she, ever. Like, maybe physically, but that's nothing. Like, the only way I can explain to you how it feels is, if we wanted to get physical, take a piece of string or something, right? And wrap it once around your finger. And have someone tug both sides. And just, that's how it is. You have two opposite forces pulling as hard as they can. You've got your body, you've got your mind. It's the worst feeling ever. We don't choose to be this way. We are born this way. People always think, why choose to be transgender and why choose to be gay? You don't. You fucking don't. Why would you choose to go through much hurt and heartache? Why? You wouldn't. No one wants that. It hurts. And have people out there, maybe not you, but other people who actually hate us. It's funny to think that people are so against homosexuality and transgenderism or transsexuality, whichever, because transgender is an umbrella term, and maybe your teacher said that, maybe she didn't, but you wouldn't know because you weren't listening anyways. And homosexuality, so gender, identity and expression, over here, homosexuality. Orientation and gender are two totally different things, and the only reason I can think that the transgender issues are put together with the lesbian, gay, and bisexual is because, more often than not, the LGB of LGBT understand transgender issues. And where there are people that don't, it's more likely that they do. That's the only thing. Because gender, orientation, two totally different things. No one understands that. But what I don't understand is 500 years ago, Berdesh was a term used by Native Americans. And a lot of people see them as they were called two-spirited people. Some people think that they're totally different. I, personally, they're transgender. Whether or not they're transsexual is based on your personal viewpoint. And people have so many different views on all of these separate gender queer, but you wouldn't understand that, would you? The only thing I can say is that I'm shocked by how close-minded people are. I'm surprised. Oh my god, people think that being gay or being transgender is the worst thing ever. You've got rapists, you've got pedophiles, you've got people killing other people for no reason. And we're in the wrong for loving someone who has the same genitalia as us, who has the same mindset as us. We're hating people, they're the worst people because they don't belong in their body. Yeah, no! What the fuck? That's bogus. And while this isn't as thought out as some people, and while it's drawn out, I apologize, but I have a lot to say. And all I can say is if we're gonna go all religious, if you believe in God and you think that we're going to hell, bullshit. If you believe in God, He created us this way. You can't change us. This is who we are. And if you believe that God created us, then He created us too. He created us to be like this. It's tough, alright? Two opposite forces tugging. You don't choose to be like this. People question, why choose to be gay? Why choose to be transgender? You don't. Why would you choose this? Why would you choose to go through this hurt? You wouldn't. So think about it next time you're gonna post some bogus video like that. Like, actually think about it. And don't be giggling while your teacher's giving a frickin' lecture. Pay attention when you're in school so you might actually learn something.